Carson Macedo leads into turn one. Sheldon Hodenshield immediately to second, nearly 3 wide for third. Bill Balog to the inside of Andy Pake. Macedo leads the opening lap. Sheldon Hodenshield in hot pursuit down low. A man making moves, the 18 of Giovanni Scelzi. Scelzi up into the top 5. Scelzi now battling with Buddy Kofoid. Kofoid sailing around the outside of last year's Rookie of the Year. Andy Pake coming back at Bill Balog for the third spot, down low in 1 and 2. Give it to Pake out of the second quarter. Andy Pake back up to third. Pake a bobble on the cushion. That opens up the inside lane for the 17B of Bill Balog to retain the third spot at the line. Kofoid now again to the top side in 3 and 4. Track widening out. Widest we've seen it all night long. Kofoid around the outside as the leader hits traffic. Buddy Kofoid now by Andy Pake to move into the 4th spot. Race for third now side by side into turn 1. Kofoid up top. Balog takes the top lane away. Kofoid looks to the inside now. Balog down low to slam the door coming into turn 3. Balog up the racetrack out of turn number 4. Right there with him is Buddy Kofoid. Fantastic racing for third. Andy Pake closing in on both of them. Kofoid now takes the spot away from the North Pole Nightmare as they roll out of corner number 2. Balog right back to the inside in traffic. Balog drifts up the racetrack. Here comes Andy Pake to the inside of Balog. Andy Pake now up to 4th in the 64. Crossing over, doing slide jobs, and Giovanni Scelzi getting closer to both of them. Balog back to the inside in 1 and 2. Pake right back to his inside out of the second corner. Fantastic stuff between Bill Balog and Andy Pake as we reach the halfway point in the Duel in the Dakotas. Balog again back to the inside of Pake and now making a 3 and possibly a 4-car battle with Giovanni Scelzi and Logan Schuchart getting a piece of the action into 3 and 4. Sheldon trying to reel in the leader in heavy traffic. 7 laps to go. Sheldon took another 1/10 of a second off the lead, and now Sheldon in the frame on Dirt Vision. Sheldon Hodenshield getting closer to leader Carson Macedo. Hodenshield really strong down low out of turn 4, and he's right there. The battle for the lead into turn 1. Carson Macedo down low, Sheldon Hodenshield to the cushion. Here comes the NOS Energy Drink 17. Dives down to the inside at 3 and 4. Carson Macedo on the cushion. Macedo maintains the lead, but slower cars right in front of him. 5 laps to go at Red River Valley Speedway. Sheldon slides up in front of Mark Dobmeyer. Car slowing on the front stretch. It is Donnie Schatz. Donnie Schatz off the pace in the number 15. Sheldon Hodenshield sets his sights on the 41 of Carson Macedo. Bill Balog to the inside of Buddy Kofoid looking for the 3rd spot. Sheldon now right there with Macedo. Balog sliding up in front of Kofoid for 3rd. 3 laps to go. Kofoid right back to the inside of the North Pole Nightmare. Macedo pulling away just a bit. Fantastic action between Balog and Kofoid for 3rd. Macedo into 3 and 4. He'll look at the white flag this time across the start-finish line. Big time slider by Andy Pake to try to hold off the 18 of Giovanni Scelzi, but Scelzi now in the top 5. Leader into 3 and 4 for the final time, making a North Dakota weekend sweep for Carson Macedo. Sheldon Hodenshield 2nd, Buddy Kofoid 3rd, Bill Balog 4th, Giovanni Scelzi in 5th, and a career best 6th place run for Andy Pake. For the 2nd night in a row, Carson Macedo climbs up top to celebrate a World of Outlaws NOS Energy Drink Sprint Car Series victory.
Yeah, I feel like maybe, I'd have to watch the replay back, but I feel like maybe he kind of caught me there. I had a moment where a couple lap cars almost got into each other, and one was real sideways. I thought he was going to get into the side of him, and just had to take some evasive action. It just killed my momentum and run, pretty big. And I knew that probably someone was getting closer when that happened. I felt like my car was incredibly good. I ran the top early in the race in 1 and 2 and felt like that was pretty good, and then had to go to the bottom to go by a lap car and was just amazed at how much grip there was down there, and then just kind of stayed down there and never left it. My car would rotate around there real nice. I could use a little brake to get around the tires, but just felt extremely good. Philip Dietz just knocked it out of the park again. He's done an incredible job this weekend. Robbie McQuinn and Adam Zimmerman, putting the whole package together and working really hard. So just feels good to get a win here. The track turned out to be really wide and racy. I was surprised. It took a while to get in earlier in the night and then was fast, through the heat race and stuff. So, yeah, just a great track, a lot of fun. Yeah, a lot of momentum. It feels good to just be running up front, contending for wins, and then closing it off and getting the job done. Just the 41's fast right now, man. It feels good. When your race car's fast and things are clicking, it seems like things just go your way. I remember Jason Myers telling me at one point, when the iron's burning, it burns hot, and when it's cold, it's tough to get out of that winter time. So, man, just a huge hats off to this team, and big thank you to all of our sponsors: Dennis Allbaugh, Your Alternative, Mesilla Valley Transportation, Royal Jones, Sage Family, John and Wendy. I'm sure they're watching at home. I know the Tarleton family as well, watching at home. Tarleton and Son, Tom and Melissa, and Sean and Felicity Dyson over in Australia with Complete Parts and Equipment. Phil Durst, Durst Incorporated. High Performance Lubricants, Maxim Chassis, Factory Cane Shocks, Kistler Engines, Scott Boyd family. This weekend's cool being able to be at these SLS races that Scott promotes, and just put the 41 car in victory lane with his name on it is really special. So, just a big thank you to these sponsors: Sanders Wheels, Team Jack Foundation, everybody that supports this 41 team, and hopefully we can keep this JJR car fast and up front.
For live coverage of every World of Outlaws event and for extended on-demand race content, visit dirtvision.com. For full race results, features, and series news, visit worldofoutlaws.com.